Chapter 3. Health Benefits of an Anti-Inflammatory Diet. Welcome to our channel. Food as Medicine. You are what you eat. Doctors and several experts have stated that inflammation is a major cause of heart diseases and cancers. Inflammation has contributed to all kinds of illnesses and complications, especially chronic inflammation, which is the common factor for several chronic diseases. Though acute inflammation is a healthy response to injury in the body, chronic inflammation can be detrimental with time. Apart from heart disease and cancers, other common health conditions associated with chronic inflammation are depression, obesity, arthritis, diabetes, and Alzheimer's disease. Studies have shown that chronic inflammation is also the root cause of irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, leaky gut, and insulin resistance. It can also lead to irregular periods or menstrual cycles, chronic constipation, irregular blood sugar, chronic nausea, fatigue, acne, and weight gain. Chronic inflammation occurs when the immune system releases chemicals to combat injury and bacterial and viral infections, even in the absence of foreign invaders to ward off. Thus, inflammation is the body's natural response to safeguard itself against harm. Though it is supposed to be temporary, chronic inflammation is often recurrent and hard to curb. Regular exercise and effective stress management are important in preventing inflammatory diseases, though dietary approaches are practical. For a lot of people, chronic inflammation occurs as a result of a poor diet. Inflammatory foods cause the body's immune response to flare up and trigger chronic inflammation. However, an anti-inflammatory diet can help prevent low-grade chronic inflammation, a common and key risk factor in several health complications and chronic diseases. The intake of anti-inflammatory foods helps lower inflammation in our body, thus reducing the symptoms linked with inflammation and the risk of chronic diseases. Chronic inflammation may equally develop when the immune system attacks healthy tissues in the body. These attacks may trigger a bout of inflammation even when the body is not ill or injured, and with time, chronic inflammation can damage organs and tissues in the body. Various diseases linked to chronic inflammation are arthritis, diabetes, asthma, heart disease, autoimmune disorders, lung disease, inflammatory bowel disease, Alzheimer's disease, and some cancers. In addition, recent studies have linked chronic inflammation with many of these diseases and suggest that it can also worsen the symptoms of these health conditions. Chronic inflammation often occurs inside the body and may not have some visible signs. Plenty of studies highlight the harmful effects of inflammation, including being the most significant cause of death globally. Chronic inflammation is associated with health complications such as diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, obesity, and an increase in the risk of colorectal cancer, which is common in people eating pro-inflammatory foods like refined carbohydrates and red meat. People with chronic inflammation are also at risk of developing cancer, according to a study published in Nutrients, 2019. A meta-analysis published in June 2019 in Clinical Nutrition has revealed that a pro-inflammatory diet generally increases the risk of mortality by 23%. Several other studies have equally explored the benefits of eating a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods and its impact on various health conditions. An article published in November 2017, Frontiers in Nutrition, shows that eating anti-inflammatory foods may be effective for people with rheumatoid arthritis, RA. The study showed that reducing inflammation in a diet by following a vegan or vegetarian diet may help prevent or stalling the growth of several diseases, joint damages, and even help in reducing drug dependency when an anti-inflammatory diet is adopted as a complementary therapy. A small and prospective study, published in May 2019, about integrative cancer therapies revealed that patients with familial adenomatous polyposis or cancer of the colon and rectum known as colorectal cancer followed a low-inflammatory diet. The result reported that those people experienced fewer gastrointestinal complications. Those people also had an improvement in their physical state. A prospective study involving 68,000 Swedish adults, published in the Journal of Internal Medicine, September 2018, showed that following an anti-inflammatory diet was associated with a 13% reduction in the risk of death arising from cancer. The researchers also revealed that smokers following an anti-inflammatory diet had a 31% reduction in risk of dying from any complication, a 36% reduction in the risk of dying from cardiovascular disease, and a 22% reduction in risk of dying from cancer. However, smoking is linked with a higher risk of health complications. Following an anti-inflammatory diet may not be very effective if you don't discontinue the habit when experiencing chronic inflammation. The anti-inflammatory diet is also speculated to be effective in preventing chronic inflammation and treating other health conditions, including asthma, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, depression, allergies, diabetes, gout, heart disease, stroke, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and arthritis, inflammatory bowel diseases like ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. Studies have also found that anti-inflammatory foods can speed recovery in athletic training, manage pain associated with aging, protect the heart, and improved quality of life for those with multiple sclerosis. The Mediterranean diet has been proposed to reduce the risk for heart disease and low-density lipoprotein levels. The Mediterranean diet is also associated with reducing risk factors for cancer, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's diseases. Studies have also suggested that women who follow a Mediterranean diet supplemented with extra virgin olive oil and mixed nuts may experience a lower risk of breast cancer. The Mediterranean diet is one of the most recommended diets and one of the most cited diets in several high-quality studies. A standard Mediterranean diet includes several anti-inflammatory foods like many plant-based foods, fish, and nutrient-dense foods. Anti-inflammatory foods contain polyphenols and antioxidants polyphenols, which serve as a protective compound in the body. Below are some of the best anti-inflammatory foods are: 1. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower are some of the cruciferous vegetables. These vegetables contain fiber and vitamins, and studies have suggested that they also help reduce the risk of certain cancers. 2. Berries. Blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries are included in an anti-inflammatory diet. Studies have shown that berries have a high level of antioxidants, which help prevent and combat free radicals from causing damage to cells in the body. Berries can also serve as a healthy alternative to sugar when a person is experiencing a sugar craving. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to our channel. Subscription is totally free by pressing the subscribe button. Also, hit the notifications bell so that you will always be notified of new content on our channels. 3. Garlic, ginger, and green tea have been suggested to possess several anti-inflammatory properties that help treat or manage health conditions such as diabetes, arthritis, and even autoimmune disorder. Green tea has been recommended for detoxification of the body, weight loss, and management of healthy weight. 4. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is filling, satisfying, and equally contains soluble fiber, which helps to regulate cholesterol levels. 5. Oily fish. Fish with omega-3 fatty acids, salmon, sardines, and albacore tuna, are said to be effective in reducing inflammation. 6. Dark chocolate, flaxseed, and olive oil are other anti-inflammatory diets. To maintain an anti-inflammatory diet, eating whole grains instead of refined bread and pasta is advisable, eating more fruits and vegetables, and replacing red meat with fish at least twice a week. Furthermore, minimizing exposure to chemicals in foods is one of the best ways to reduce the risk of diseases and improve general health. So, eat right, eat wisely, and be happy. Here ends this video on dieting and weight loss. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos in this series. Food is medicine. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Goodbye. See you again soon.